got it. Hey. You got it, girl. You got it.
Hi guys. Today I was just going to do a little story time, or more like a reflection, because it's something that I've thought a lot about over time. It's not something I think about like every day, but I think about it over time. And I think most, if not all, of my classmates can relate. And this is how COVID ruined my senior year. As most of you know, I graduated high school in 2020 in July instead of May, but we'll get to that later. You know, when you're a kid and, you know, you see other people around you go to prom and graduate and stuff like that. Well, I always had those things. I always had those things in mind when I was a kid also. I remember when I was young, I drew a picture that was supposed to be myself at prom. Well, when it came time for my senior year, that actually fell to pieces. But yes, I graduated in 2020. And you know, as everyone knows, COVID-19 started getting bad around early 2020. I want to say, I think it started up in late 2019 and it started getting bad early 2020. But you know, as seniors do, everyone's scrambling to get their senior pictures taken, getting their prom dresses, prom shoes, suits, cap and gowns, you know, the whole shebang of your senior year. I took my senior pictures in the beginning of the year, the summer before my senior year started. And in my senior year, in a class I had, we had a board where we would record how many months, days, or how many months, weeks, or days we had left until we graduated. Well, I remember I came to school, it was like early March, I want to say, maybe late February. I came to school and my first class was AP literature that I had. And we sat down in class and my teacher sat down and she was like, well, guys, we're not going to have a lesson today because we need to talk. So we thought, something in her family happened or something like that. But she was like, COVID is getting bad and pretty soon I see them shutting down school. Well, we ended up, over the next couple of days, we ended up getting sent home. What they said was for like a week or a couple of days so COVID could die down and, disinfection and all that, and we could come back to school. Well, that's not what happened. The week that we had out turned into the rest of the school year. And then we were doing all of our work online, which I'm a hands-on learner. I don't learn well by just, watching videos and doing the work. I need someone there to show me step by step how to do it. And then I repeat the same thing and do it. So that was a downfall to having COVID come around. And then after that, I had actually, a couple weeks before, I had just gotten my prom dress in. I had my prom dress made by a tailor, so it would fit my bust size, hips, because I'm weirdly proportioned out. So I had it custom made, and I had just gotten my dress a couple weeks before, and we made a joke or so about COVID when I got my dress. And I had got my shoes. I'm talking about, it was beautiful. I had got my shoes from the mall. I had gotten my dress custom made online. And then a couple weeks later, we're out of school. Like, we never returned back to school. graduation time rolls around, I'm talking about I think the prom tickets were like $55 to $60, and I paid for my ticket and my boyfriend's ticket so we could go to prom. No prom. They ended up telling us they were going to refund us for the tickets, and we weren't getting a prom. And basically the money that we had put in, other than that, they were going to do like a raffle or something like that where you could win like a TV or like, I don't remember, like a hammock, some, just different things that they had as prizes that you can win in this raffle from the money that they had gained from graduation and prom funds. Because throughout the year we had fundraisers and everything. I'm talking about we went hard to make sure we had a great prom and a great graduation. But all of that turned into shambles because we didn't get basically what we hoped for the entire year, which was a big blow to me and my classmates, because we were all, we were very bummed out. We were pretty much the only class in history not to ever get a prom or to not get a decent graduation. And we did get a graduation, but it was a very, I guess you could say that we had a graduation. So, you should be grateful you got a graduation, but it was a graduation where we all have to sit in chairs, 6-7 feet apart. It's scorching hot outside. It's usually not that hot in May, but we had to have it in July because they finally figured out, we could at least give them a graduation. And then you could only have 5 people max, only 5. Like before COVID, you could at least have 10, I believe. But since COVID happened, you could only have 5 people there. And it was kind of hard trying to decide what 5 family members did I want to invite, because some might feel left out because of COVID and we could only invite 5 people. And not to mention, it was scorching hot out there. Like, even when the sun went down, it was still hot. I got my makeup on. I'm fanning myself with the program, trying not to let my makeup run because it's so hot out there. And then it's like, then after that, like, it took a lot in me not to be angry because, and I know this is a late topic to be talking about, but think about it. Like, all the other classes before and after us, they got proms, they got regular graduations, and it kind of hurts because we didn't get that. And we're the only class not to get that, I've seen some of my classmates try to make plans for an adult prom, but something falls through with it, or, everybody's moved on, went to college. So most of everybody is not interested in having a prom at this point. And that's kind of how I feel. Like, it was basically like betrayal, to be honest, because we weren't able to have what we hoped so long for. Like, even when we started in freshman year, we were, I'm ready to be a senior. I'm ready to have prom. I'm ready to graduate. I'm ready to go to senior pep rallies. We didn't get none of that. Before we knew it, we were sent home. We didn't have a prom. We barely had a graduation. We didn't have our senior pep rally. That's the main time that as seniors you're supposed to really turn up, but we didn't have that either. I don't even think we had our senior football game. I think they canceled that too. And it was pretty much devastating. And that's just how I feel. Imagine how all of my other classmates feel that they didn't get to play their last football game, or they didn't get to go to proms. They didn't get to, some people might have had better dresses and stuff than what I had. And I was very excited to see that. It was supposed to be a very great night for us all, but we didn't get it. So that's just my reflection on my senior year and how COVID ruined my senior year and maybe some of my other classmates senior year. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to contact my social medias or drop them below in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. I appreciate you for watching this video, and I'll see y'all later.